Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to part 3 / part 4. I'll just say part 3. Part 3 of Final Fantasy 16. I'm going to be picking up close to where I left off. I haven't gone on to see how far it's going to back me up because I had to stop the other night. I knew that was going to take way too long and I had to leave for work. So I'm about to find out. Hopefully it doesn't back me up too far. So we'll see how far it backs me up away from where I was at fighting Ifrit. Alright, so it doesn't look like it backed me up too awfully far. Stop that. So yeah, we're just gonna continue roughly where we left off and get back into this Ifrit battle. I'll try to say Ifrit since that's how they pronounce it. I have always, for the, however many years that the Final Fantasy has been around, I've always said Ifrit.
It all seems to lead to this room.
I will say Ifrit, since that's how it's officially pronounced, because that's how they say it in the voice acting stuff.
This is
We could probably just skip this, I would think.
I don't know.
Can you skip it?
I've never seen anything like it before. Who is that?
I don't think you can skip it. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna skip it because I saw this cutscene during the last stream. So we'll just get right into the fight here.
What? I'm back.
Yeah, you're back. Skip. Get to the part I was at before. Alright, here we go. This is the fight. This is close to where I was. How did that hit me? Man.
Not this time.
I don't have a lot of opportunities to do damage here.
Too slow. Not this time.
Wow, how did I miss him? Oh, that one got me.
Not this time. Not this time. Too slow. Not this time. Too slow.
Oh, there we go. Staggered him, staggered him, staggered him. Alright, so this is exactly where I was now. That little fight, I did that, but I hadn't finished this next one. This is like Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link, where you have to fight the Shadow Link at the end. Spoiler alert. If you haven't played Zelda 2 from like 40 years ago or however long it was.
Truths staring right at you.
I guess it wasn't quite that long ago. 30 some years, 35 years maybe, I don't know.
Face your
Long
fears.
time ago. The spoiler alert if you haven't played that.
Not this time. Too slow. Give me.
Uh-oh. Okay, I remember him doing this, and this is pretty much where I had to stop last night. As soon as he went all nuclear looking.
You'd have me learn by example.
Come at me, bro. Oh, I thought I was out of that. Okay.
Too slow. Not this time. Too slow.
hellfire. Oh no. He's like pulling me in. Oh, it's getting desperate here. I'm almost out of potions.
Escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you.
Ooh. What happened?
It's time to find out who we are. Once and for all.
Whoa, what is that? R3 to accept the truth. What?
Show yourself, Ifrit.
Whoa.
truth of it now. You are not afraid. I am.
Oh, jeez! Mortal Kombat! I just kicked my own ass. That was a very, very, very cool fight. Fire Shard. The power of the icon Ifrit made manifest. Shard of crystal is hot to the touch and can be heard to emit a soft hum. Bet you to let me make an Ifrit sword. That's pretty cool. That was a very, very cool fight.
Yes, no, you were absolved. Well, what if I some part of Union? Talia Shinir.
Acceptance. Accept your fate. Whoa, he was standing there the whole time.
Clive,
He's gonna be like,
are you all right?
what's up? You were just standing there staring at the wall.
Jill. It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
So the hooded man was just an echo of him? Man, so confusing. But yeah, that's Final Fantasy for you, I guess. It wouldn't be a Final Fantasy game unless there were a few what the moments going on, you know what I mean? What the hell is happening here? You have to have at least a few of those in a Final Fantasy game. Or it's just, it doesn't feel like Final Fantasy.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? What does
And
he want?
if he's Ifrit, how come he could still use Phoenix stuff? Because I still have Phoenix powers, like the Rising Flames and all that stuff is Phoenix based.
I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet,
I still like her sword. Her
they're
sword
what
is really
brought us
cool
back
looking.
together.
Thank you, Jill.
I gotta go see what Ifrit's sword is gonna look like. There she is. It's gotta be
He is
Joshua,
here.
right?
The disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
It has to be Joshua. Again, it's Final Fantasy, and that's a what the... One of those moments. Castle Dazbog. Titan. He has to be the Titan dominant.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said, he said Sid paid him.
What's in the box? Benedicta's head? Is that what's in the box?
With the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. No!
Yes, yes, my lord.
Show us what's in the box.
Benedicta.
You're what? I have no idea what you just said, dude. Ifrit awoken. Waiemo Tatin. Oh. Clive has gained control of the icon Ifrit, allowing access to new iconic abilities such as Ignition, a fiery lunge that drives back enemies while dealing continuous damage, as well as unlocking the Limit Break Gauge. Nice. Slots for Ifrit's abilities are shared with those for Phoenix and can be confirmed via the ability tab. Okay, so he's shared. Okay, so that's cool. Limit break gauge is located beneath Clive's HP bar. Relieves Clive's inner beast. And semi-prime into it by pressing when this gauge is full. The gauge fills in battle both by taking damage as well as successfully performing offensive and defensive maneuvers. Semi-priming temporarily grants increased attack potency and speed, gradual HP regeneration, and guard breaking strikes. Ooh.
So, what next?
We returned to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then.
Okay, let me check my abilities here. All right. Ifrit channeled. Whoa, cool. How many points do I have? 2,070. Nice. What do we got? Ignition. Whoa, that's cool. Will of the Wikes. Summon a storm of fireballs that circle around Clive, damaging nearby targets while also absorbing damage. That's nifty. What do we want to do? Limit break. And upgrade it. Well, this sounds cool. I'm gonna get this. And aerial blast. Gambit. Alright, which one do we want to get? Let's take off Scarlet Cyclone and we'll put that one on instead. And I don't really like that one, so let's take that one off and put Rook's Gambit on instead. Heatwave, Gouge, Rook's Gambit. Increase the damage by 10%. I think that's it for now. Alright, this is the Deadlands. There's no enemies here. Forgot about that. At least there's not supposed to be. Dude, what are you growling about?
What is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
Do I see flames on the other side of the fence? I did.
What happened here?
They're gonna get their asses kicked now. That's what's happening here.
You'll pay for this.
Ah, we've got a live one.
Answer me!
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
thought you could escape this, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one!
Kill all the ducal dogs!
Dogs. They were innocent people.
It's over.
Man, I really like that.
That's enough.
That all? So far?
All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command!
Oh, is that his mother, Empress Annabella?
My mother ordered this.
Clive,
Did anyone survive? Oh,
Sorry,
Hannah.
Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
Empress Annabella.
We're too late. Gav. Clive.
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death.
His mother's a bitch. That's why.
Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest.
Who's this guy?
Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Lord Kupka? Maybe that's the Titan guy. Oh look, I can't go nowhere else. Just the hideaway. Righting wrongs.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
Alright, let me go see if I can make a Titan, or not a Titan, an Ifrit sword first.
Make it quick. What do you want?
Alright, I can't do it yet. Maybe it'll come along later. Or maybe it makes a piece of armor. Or maybe not. Maybe it doesn't make anything right now. Alright.
And?
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
Well, we gotta walk through the door, otherwise the game ends right here, so... Pretty much.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, Did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance.
By the way, Lorath.
It's a path we all must walk, no matter
That was his name on Diablo 4.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Sprinkle of fire and ice. Oh, the music.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Wow. Earlier. Oriflamme, the Holy's Empire of Sambrek. Council of Elders, White Worm Lair.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
The Emperor.
If it is fertile land the Empire acquires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we have sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that... I don't think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men.
They're all like, whoa.
Sambrek is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, It is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance!
You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar.
Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost?
And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Hint, hint, that means get out. Or that means he's getting out. One or the other.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
Oh, so his son is Bahamut. Okay.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one,
we destroy the crystals.
What say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
So now we're gonna destroy the mother crystals? Wow. Okay. That took a turn.
What have I got myself into?
What have I got myself into?
Potions for this.
Alright, let's see if I can make a sword now. New crafting recipe. Okay, so hopefully that's something I can make with the Ifrit shard.
Just taking a quick.
Let's see, what have you got?
See, I'm busy here. What's saying for you, dear?
Flame Tongue. So it uses Storm Cry, the Fire Shard, and the Meteorite. Wow. Alright.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Anything else?
Oh, and it's cool looking too. Oh man, that's so wicked. I like it. Alright, what new things do you have to
So
buy?
what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot having? On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
On second thought, I don't want to know. Sash. Breath of Fire Heat Wave. Lionheart Tunic, that's a new one. Gradually fills the limit break gauge for 30 seconds. Let's just fill up potions.
Cannot find a better price than that.
I better keep that just in case.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
I'm gonna do side quests first, because there are a couple side quests opened up.
It's all gone. You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost? It was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No. I'll just have to own up to Otto and
I'll go
Sid.
find your letter.
They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'm sure he doesn't.
Let's go grab the other side quests.
I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
He's never this late. Where are you, Randall?
Randall.
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait, you were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
Find who? Oh, the missing bearer.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and
uh-oh, Lost Wing.
Him in Lost Wing.
I might find him in a grave in Lost Wing.
He'll know something, I'm sure.
Oh no, that was Eastpool, wasn't it? That they attacked.
Safe
Okay, never.
travels, my friend.
I got the two towns confused. Alright. Alright, let's head... how do I go to... Oh, world map. Let's head to... What's this? Martha's Rest. There's side quests everywhere. Alright, let's go here first. Is that where we're going? Oroville Downs? Yeah, let's go here first. We'll look for Sid's letter. Is Torgal with me? Okay. Oh, they both are. Okay, cool.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. Good. Looks like I'm in the right area. More of the lost supplies.
Did I miss one? No. Come on, bro. Pick it up. There you go.
I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. And I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing. Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
It's looking to be a fine harvest.
Around this way.
I'll call you. Did Master Quentin something?
The shad's all salted and smoked.
Sorry, doggy. Gotta take your letter. Oh, he's awful scrawny looking, ain't he?
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. And he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
We'll do this other one while we're here.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
But what'll we do for supper?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off?
Oh, what have you got for sale?
Haven't much, but you're free to look. Good day.
Sun's setting fast.
All right, buddy, what do you need?
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him.
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
I just love that. He's just like, go check on him.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
There'll be none left for me.
Is this gonna go that way? I like the burst of speed thing. It's pretty nice. You alright, bro?
You alright?
The hanged man.
He's not alright.
Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Goblins.
Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
Stay down!
Ooh, not fast enough. The Will-o'-the-Wisp just kicking the crap out of him.
Not this time. Too slow. Too slow.
Gotcha. That Will-o'-the-Wisp thing's pretty neat. Necklace. Oh, I think he's dead.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Guess they don't have any Phoenix Downs. Oh well.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back.
You dead, bro. Sorry.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
No. We want to go do that one. Now let's go turn this one in first.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Maybe I should just own up. Well, there you are. I
Yeah,
just
here's
got
your
back to the
stuff.
hideaway, and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
It's a little dog slobbery, but it's okay.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me, then. But all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin boats. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
I guess the last thing you want to do is tick someone off who can fire a lightning bolt up your butt. Alright. Let's go do the other one that's on the map. This one. And then I'll go do the next actual main story stuff.
I have to find him before. Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here, if you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
Yeah, sure.
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look,
Ronald.
This one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now,
Hey,
Ronald.
Ronald.
It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
All right.
I better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands.
Oh, there's another
There is a
side
hardly
quest right
difficult
here.
to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
Clark. Some of the names,
You're
man,
that
they're so
bearer
funny.
who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. But it's just a short climb down. I'll make it worth your while.
Yeah, okay.
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. Ah, there may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have
creature ate
already
it.
claimed it.
Claimed it?
Great.
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say, the ladders, right over there.
All right. I'll go look for your crystal crab thing. All right. Let me get down here and talk to this guy first.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. All right. Thank you.
Now I'll just come back here, use the ladder, go down.
Which staff was for the Golden Stables again?
Where's the letter at? I don't remember. Oh, right here.
We're not alone.
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. This should be interesting.
It's over.
Okay.
That's enough. Stay down.
This must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
Alright, let's head over here and do the other one now.
He can't have got far. I better keep my eyes peeled.
Oh, there's his lantern.
A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went.
He's in that little house.
Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
Norris, I presume. Yep.
Norris, I presume.
That's exactly
Leave
what
me
I
be.
just said.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And sorry. You're no Imperial dog.
Sorry I called you an Imperial
Far
dog.
from it.
I've been called worse. Oh, I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial search before it begins. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
Alright, head back up there. Can I just teleport up there? Nice. Time saver.
I'll be fucked if I'm...
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter, then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Aww. Wah.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
Ooh, 100 ability points. Nice. Let's go turn in the other one.
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
You found it! Oh, thank you!
It was called Foul Crystal.
Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
1,250 gil. Oh yeah, that's right, because I got the 25% bonus. Nice. Alright, let's check. Abilities. Ring blade, down thrust, lunge. I want to upgrade that one, or do I want to buy one of these big ones? See, I don't know what does it really do to upgrade them? Does it make them more powerful, or? I mean, I can always learn it. I mean, you can always just get your money back, or not money, but your points back for it. Let's put that one. You want to do that one instead of Rising Flames, I guess? Try that. Sort. Gambit, Wicked Wheel, Gouge. Let's put that on. Etian bands. Oh yeah, that's what I got equipped already. Alright, go back to the hideaway. More side quests. Nope. Back to the hideaway. Speak with Otto.
Take a seat, Clive.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
I wonder if that's that big blue mountain was behind the capital. If that's one of the mother crystals.
The gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. But that's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's
you want like a house on fire?
Who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman? Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Alliant reports unlocked. Alliant reports are now available for viewing by speaking to Goat? I'm gonna say Goat. The Alliance report counter in the Hideaway's mess. These reports compiled by the Curse Breakers contain information on quests currently available across Valistia. Cool.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Lank Locked Bearer.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well,
Goat, I was right.
Hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the Curse Breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway,
you could
if
say
you're
that.
ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
View the Alliant reports.
Here you go.
Use Goat's Alliant reports to not only find new quests, but also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint nearest their location. Alright. So, dying on the vine. While the cat's away. Alright, let's I'm gonna wait on those for now. Set up there.
Very well. Learn your letter.
Yours is not a familiar face. Are you new to the hideaway, perchance?
You could say that.
Well then, allow me to welcome you. I am Harpocrates II Hyperboreus.
That's,
Like a mouthful.
Quite a mouthful, I know. Which is why everyone here has taken to calling me simply Tomes, on account of the company I keep. And what varied company. I'm a collector, you see. Not of bijou and baubles, but of stories. The history and culture of these isles have ever been a source of endless fascination to me. But alas, my days of wandering the realm in search of new tales are far behind me. And so I've taken to sharing that which I've gathered with all who might listen. Perhaps you would care to listen.
View the 1,000 Tomes.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Comprehensive compendium of Valestian lore covering everything from basic terms to important persons, geography, and history. New information is constantly added as Clive progresses through the story. Past active time lore entries can also be viewed.
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Ah, cool. Ah, that's neat.
There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
That's cool. I like that. The founder, Aegis. Like that. That was pretty cool.
For me, I should be happy to answer it.
Sylvester Lesage. Persons of interest, Lay of the Land, Bestiary, Create the Phoenix, Bahamut, Titan, Sharada, Suparna, Odin, Shiva, Ramu, Garuda, Goblins, Gigas, Orcs, Tars, Chocobos, Antelopes, Bighorns, Fafnir of the North, Alms. Chill. Roja, unknown. Barnabas, Royal Knight, Lord Commander, Jan, Sage, Hugo, Kupka. I was right. Kupka. Benedicta, Zadolphus, Maria, Baron, Goots, Black, Kenneth, High Cardinal. Yes, Evis, Rock, Bella, the Hooded Man.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Cool. Let's go.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Shh.
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then.
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, primary and icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us apart out of the capital
buddy.
on his own if need be.
Let's try not to
Simba
find
came
out.
to say hello.
We're less likely to be spotted
buddy.
if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
What? Now he's just sitting there staring at me like, hello. I want attention now. All right. Going to Lost Wing? Make for Northreach. What if you keep bugging? All right, come here.
In Northreach. But will I find Sid
All right, he wants to say hello. Here he is. Here's the big boy. Is that what you wanted? Did you want picked up to say hello to everyone? Say hello. He just, oh, now he's purring. I don't know if the mic can pick it up or not. He's purring really loud. I just don't know if the mic is picking it up or not. He just wanted some attention, I think. Alright, buddy, I got a stream now, okay? I'm playing a game. I guess we're taking a break. Oh, now you want down? Okay. There you go. Alright.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Gotta go this way? It's a shame we can't, like, rent a chocobo.
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
Clearview. Let's try this new ability. Wow. Okay. Wow, look at the cooldown on it though. The cooldown takes forever. Wow. Where we go on? It's over here. Dragon Avis. Let's go attack him.
No holding back. You're too slow.
Alright, cool. Griffin's head braid. What's that do? Look like a an item. Griffin head braid. Increases gouge damage 15%. No, wait, that's what I'm wearing. Increases burning blade damage by 7%. Alright. See that, what's it called? Will o' the Wisps is pretty cool, but it doesn't do very much damage. Let me summon a projectile dispelling wall of liquid flame before launching several deadly shockwaves. Wave force is amplified upon dispelling which. Let's try that. I want to try that ability, see what that one's like.
It's over.
Man, I have so much fun with the combat.
There.
Wow, look at this place.
North
This
Reach.
is cool. Wow. Well, this is a gigantic open area. It's an item over here. Whoa! Okay, I like that.
That's enough. Stay down.
Okay, I like that ability. That one's pretty sweet.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Alright, unlock North Reach Obelisk. Let's see what they've got for sale.
Anything you like?
Why are the orchestrated rolls so expensive?
Come back again.
Like, the orchestrated rolls are so ridiculously expensive.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did.
I wonder if Leviathan is in this game.
Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You.
Alright, what's your Isabel?
Call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless,
of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
He's like, what did I just get myself into? Speak with Isabel.
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
Where did Jill go? Jill just, like, ditched me. Alright, fine. Thanks, Jill, for leaving me all by myself. At least I still got the dog.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Yes, ma'am.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
Wow.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak
A
more.
Final Fantasy game with a brothel. That's a first. That I'm aware of.
Doesn't seem like I have much of
I mean, there was kind of one in 7, but they didn't. I don't think they like flat out came out and called it that. But
well then.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary.
why did I stop way back there?
Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Into the Vale. Speak to Vale. Where did Jill go? I don't even know. Jill just kind of vanished. Oh, maybe they broke us up whenever Sid was saying we had to all approach separately.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady.
But I thought she was fighting with us out in the
Well, that was the whole
field.
point, wasn't it?
Maybe not.
And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh.
Yeah, I'll
and
do
take
my
this.
best. Moon and stars.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
All right.
I should probably start here.
Oh, side quests everywhere. All right, let's do the main quest first.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you.
Okay, go talk to the roommate.
Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
The real work begins? Oh, jeez.
Told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in. And she didn't want to
So
let
she
her
had
down.
a stalker?
This man from
That's
the
basically
garrison.
one.
Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
All right.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
As we'll start picking up side quests.
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dame's? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Yeah, sure. Oh, you're gonna pay me 1,000 gil? Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles, which folk beyond the checkpoint are
So now I'm a
keen to get
smuggler?
their
Is that
hands on.
that's the jive I'm getting?
From peeking,
He's gonna
I
have me
advise
smuggling
that you
things?
don't. Strongly advise.
Alright, I won't open the package. I'll be like the transporter. Don't open the package. Alright, well there's right here. Let me go do that real quick.
That's the day done then.
With the right to
You there?
consent anyway.
Fancy a drop of the Empire?
How about a plum for the apple of your eye?
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right?
I'm a smuggler.
Etienne likes it. Tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
Brandy wine.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Ow.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Ever do?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on.
Every
now.
single one of them started with a, "Hey, Brandon, get out of here."
Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so?
I just did.
Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
That's the day done then.
All right, here's your stuff, dude.
Ah, you have returned. I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
All right. Save the other side quests. I want to go work on the main quest.
It's not been half a moon since Belen's till. Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off!
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
Well, now he's like, oh, sorry.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Sure.
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
All right, we're off to Moor, I guess.
Did
Wow, look at that. That's amazing. Look at that. Wow.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's enough for today, Branded.
That is very cool. Very, very cool.
Go on. That's enough dannying, you. Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
What have you got?
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
What is she?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case,
calm down. I'll go find her.
Keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Let's go back down this way. She never told me what Chloe is, though. Is it a cat? Is it a dog? Is it a bird? Is it a chicken? She never said.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A Branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Which windmill? There's more than
Off
one.
with you now. I won't have idle Branded underfoot.
Oh, that windmill.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
That is a dead. That's a dead person.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe?
Chloe, the dead chick?
Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
A way to make the little girl cry. Some very ominous music.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. Are you Bertrand? The Dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the Dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Should I even bother checking the merchant?
Buy, sell, or be gone.
Into the mire. Christian rolls are all so expensive.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right.
He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one.
But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal.
I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
I'll think about it.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Ooh, cool. I have the feeling there's the
Damn it all.
chick she's looking for.
A man and a... Well, the wolves have been busy, but the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You... Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Yeah, sure.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
The music in this area is so ominous. It's so crazy.
If it was a message that needed...
You are still in one piece, I see. You
Yeah,
be pleased
Tatienne's
to hear
not.
that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
What was left of her?
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Otto mentioned the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will.
Hmm.
And thank you again.
Alright. Oh, pet the dog.
After it.
Oh boy. Alright, let's go. Abandoned chapel. Where are we going? There.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Pleasure houses. Or a flam. So we're in the red light district, I'm guessing? He's like, what?
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start.
Not the most. Wow.
Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before.
Tempted.
I may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by the Hamlet, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
All right. Sneak into Oriflab. Oh, there's the big mountain thing behind the capital. That's really cool. Drake's Head. In majestic silence has Drake's Head ever stood vigil over the empire of Sambrek and its bejeweled capital. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, you have reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Proceed? Yeah. Yeah.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
That'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
Alright. The Crystal's Curse.
Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
I don't want to go down there. I just wanted to see if there's anything over the edge. Oh, there's a chest down there. Okay, I'm going down. Ooh, 1,000 gil. Thank you. I'll take that.
All right, not quite tempting. Let's get this over with.
Single man for reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and
Man of eyes, Harrison.
I swear this passage used to be secret.
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
It's over.
Level up.
It never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
It never stood a chance. Let me bump the brightness up just a touch. It's still really dark. Brightness. There we go. It's a little better.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
That's a lot of guys, dude.
Captain, to arms, men! And summon the cannoneer at once! Stay down! Flames to me! It's over.
Uh-oh.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Wow.
Okay.
Then let's shut him up.
Do you feel that? Something in the air.
Ether. It's ether.
Then we better make this quick. Not this time.
Thanks. He's got a Kashik.
What's a Kashik? What's that mean?
Poor wretch.
Save your pity. We'll get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
And I don't like being stuck in a corner here. Please get me out of the corner. I'm like stuck here.
Too slow. Better already. Not this time.
Wow, that's hard to get away from.
Not this time. Not this time. Not this time. Not this time. Not this time.
Ouch.
Wake wins!
Thank you, Sid. Too slow. Not this time. Too slow.
Staggered him. Got him. Imperial Cannoneer. Favor of the Inferno mission.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Akashic.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cared. Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. You said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits.
Sid.
Will the dog be okay?
This is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt odds, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Hopefully it doesn't hurt the dog. That would suck. He's not a dominant.
The miners. The gods.
Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is cover our legacy.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
You said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to fix an ether flood would be it. The postcards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
So Akashic, I guess, is people that have been exposed to the ether too much. Alright, where are we supposed to go? Bridge is gonna break. Sid's gonna fall through the bridge.
Doesn't look that far. Right. Yo. Whoa.
Whoa.
Some help.
Hold on.
Wow.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side. At least you won't get lost.
War Cry. Some opponents will use the ability War Cry to invigorate themselves, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for that icon and try to defeat them before they can deal too much damage. Right. So these are like crystal mines, I guess. Alright, well, you know what? I know what always happens to me, so I'm gonna actually save right here. And this is where I'm going to pick up in the next episode, the next live stream. So yeah, that's going to do it for me for the night. I'll end it a little bit here because if I go forward, I have the feeling I'm going to get into a boss fight. And it's going to be boss fighting at the time I have to get ready to leave for work. So I'm just going to go ahead and end it a little bit early tonight. I still went about 3 hours, which is nice. And I made it a good ways. Got the really cool Ifrit abilities, which I really like. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. The combat's still super fun. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying. If you want to know when I schedule the streams or when I go live, make sure you sub to the channel. Click the bell to be notified. And if you enjoyed some Final Fantasy 16 tonight, make sure you smack that like button for me. I would appreciate it a lot. So yeah, I will catch you guys in the next stream, which will more than likely be some more Final Fantasy 16. Not sure if it more than likely will all be tomorrow, probably Tuesday. But yeah, so make sure you sub, click the bell, you'll be notified when I go live with that next stream. And yeah, I hope you guys had a good weekend. I will catch you in the next one. Have a good night. Take care.